finish the job. Okay. All right. As you know, at the last phase, finishing the job, we gotta fine tuning the material. Okay, that's the time we order enough to finish, nothing left. It's impossible, nothing left, but very minimal, material extra. And then we gotta think about cleanups, demobilization, finishing the job. Like clean the trailer, move, a lot of things, component. And then we gotta think about what we're gonna do with the leftover. Sometimes it's not that much, especially fabricated, depending on material, fabricated material, nothing you can do with it, throw away. Right. Sometimes installation those things reusable, depending on quantity. If in a half bundle, maybe it's throw away. That's better than bring it in and store it. Depend. Right? Hopefully not much. But screw component, as they come to end of the phase, as keep they coming back home or office, tell them bring it. We don't the panel, we don't need a clip screw anymore. Keep on bring it in. It doesn't need to, don't sit there at the trailer as they come back. So we minimize, big trip for the material. And then we have to start think about inspections. Right? When is a good time to set up the inspection? It depends on the job situation. Right? So inspection if you require. Doesn't require, don't set it up, please. If you only require, we gotta have it. This maybe is required because specification, more, that's main decision making factor. Maybe required because manufacturer. But when only manufacturer required it, don't call the architect GC. Okay, let them don't let them. You don't have to let them know if spec doesn't require it, but only manufacturer requires it. You don't have to let them know usually, right? If spec requires it, then sometimes you have to let them know. But if you cannot, you can get away not letting them know. Try not to let them know. If spec doesn't specifically call for owner present, architect present, sometimes they do something they don't, then just probably let them know at the time of the day. That day, hey, you got inspection coming, then they have no time to react out to anybody. Right? So, yeah. Because, more people there is more problem. But they want to say something. They see something the other people don't see. Right? So, inspection is what. And then closeout document, getting warranty. To close out document, we need what? About time?
Warranties.
Warranty, close out warranty. Well, what warranty requires it? And then, what does it require again to get the warranty?
Everything paid.
And you need a substantial completion date.
Well, we said that.
Oh, you did? I didn't hear it. Yeah, substantial completion date. So, closeout document. This is important. And then, this closeout document also is depend. We're going to give it to them, not give it to them. Based on what?
You get paid.
Exactly. Do we get all up-to-date payment other than retainage? Right? We can push it up-to-date payment. That's where maybe our little bit of leverage can play. Right? If they have as long as we don't give them reason to hold the payment, then we can push it. Right? You can brag about it if you did a good job. Hey, we did a good job for you. Everything. What's the problem you're getting? That's our reward of you showing us your appreciation to pay us. That's the only thing we ask for. And we're not asking you to pay us more. We're not asking you to pay us bonus. Pay us what we're obligated to get paid. But they understand. So that's where closeout document plays a role. Where we're gonna give him, not give him, we're gonna wait or what? And then get final payment. Usually last retainage is 10%, 5 to 10%, usually 10%. Usually we get the year later, almost.
Oh, really?
Because they have to finish a whole school and punch out. Unfortunately. Some GC pay a little early, but then again, project manager also remind Judici will finish. Judici will know. Okay? And then project manager also, let's get payment. Project manager also let Judici know every month when we're there, what's the percentage? Approximate percentage we finish. Let's say we got 50% material order, we finish 30% of labor. You gotta give her approximate so she can bill monthly progress payment. Okay? Jewish may probably gonna end up asking you guys what it is, status. But you gotta know our progress.
Oh, I have one question. Going back to the start ongoing. I noticed that James like lets Miss Judy know like who worked there and stuff like that. Is that just we need to keep track of that too?
That's the daily report. I was gonna talk about James said, you gonna do it. You're doing it. Yeah, daily report. We gotta keep it on record all the time, right? So that has to be one person at least right now. Right now, time being, we just have one person designated because if every project may do it, our crew can shift anytime, different project. So one head PM
okay.
just takes care of it. He knows what's going on, everything. Right? Whoever coordinates all our crews. You know what this one I'm saying? I forgot to mention. What is this?
Hey.
Ongoing, start ongoing. This is very important. Cover your ass. Don't be victim.
Industry standard.
Yeah. Don't be victim by
I like
some
that.
situation. Very important. Cover your ass all the time. Right? Document it. If GC delayed it, if they send us and they're not ready, document it. Written documentation. Written email is good enough right now. I mean, they're not going to give formal response anyway. It's an email. Document it. You're ready? Okay, you're ready. We're mobilizing it. But be sure, if not ready, we'll remobilize it and there'll be charge involved. Now, I'm going to cover a little bit more about the start ongoing, what we need to communicate ZC before we start. Those things we're going to cover on the checklist making and fabrication making. There are certain things before start we need to communicate with GC. This needs to be this height, this needs to be this height, this needs to be this. That's it's not our responsibility. So there are a lot of things. It is our ethical responsibility to tell them. So we're the expert of our finished product, but they don't know how high it needs to be. But if we tell them ahead of time, they give them more chance getting it right.
Right.
If let's say if they put wood blocking, they don't know you have to be 5 inches. They put per joint. Per joint only says, 2 layer 3 inches, let's say. But we need 5 inches, and then they put it on, and then they say, hey, we need 2 more inches. Well, they're gonna say, Jerome said 3 inches. Sure, I'm not gonna do more. But before they start work on it, they raise it up. It's no big deal. They can do it for us. So don't try to make a disaster something that we could upfront ethically tell them what it is that we need. Then that prevent a lot of disaster from the coordination thing. Something they have to prepare for us, correct way, so we don't have to do extra work. Come if it is wrong at the eve height, then what end up being, we will argue, end up what? We have to edit them in our cost. They didn't do anything wrong. Right? Those things we're going to talk about it. Okay. Now, any questions? This is just basic project managing, as you probably all know. And then we finish, and we'll be very big smile, happy face. Right, move on to different jobs. Hopefully. We good? Yeah. And then, there are many items that we have not covered, but when time comes, do not afraid to ask questions, red flag it, whatever, right? If you're not sure how we say it, of course, some, have different opinion how we say it. So you can ask James, whatever, right? What's the resource available? Yeah, to ask around. And some things, don't ask first, okay? Think first before you ask. Right? I don't want you to just ask saying, hey, how do I do this? That's a bad question to ask, especially in sometimes managers' positions. You should say, hey, this is a problem. This is how I think it should be done. Is it correct? Okay? Think first before you ask. We'll take the picture. I'm not erase it.
Thank you.